my only crime was hoping there is something more than this loneliness I feel. But no one makes me feel less alive. Fighting fire, the way you push my buttons just right. Fighting fire, when two voices of nature collide. We're fighting fire, can't help but feel the temperature rise. Fighting fire, we're fire. Maybe if we took a moment long enough to realize how alike we are, that not everything is broken, 'cause you know me better than anyone by far. But no one makes me feel less alive. We're fighting fire, the way you push my buttons just right. We're fighting fire, when two voices of nature collide. We're fighting fire, can't help but feel the temperature rise. Fighting fire, we're fire.
I know we grew up a little too fast. I miss the days that we chill and relax. Where did the time go? It all passed. Now I need to go back. I had no worries, but always had plans. Only thing I did was dig at the trash. Now it's much harder to laugh. Hard to get up and then work on my craft. I need inspiration. Don't need no validation. No more medication. Just try some meditating. I don't need you to save me. Feel like all of you hate me. Everything's been so hard with all the situations lately. I just need
Oh.
to numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Fox here. We have a wonderful. Oh, I guess I gotta hide. Ah, I didn't. Just there. You guys see what I'm looking at in ads? Good evening, everyone. Fox here. We have a wonderful stream for you guys. So we got some chess puzzles, a little bit of DVD to make some progress in that as well, and then we'll do some more Apollo Justice. So I'm hoping my voice works pretty well. I was in a somewhat loud area for a bit, and it was not pleasant. I may have made the safety guy mad at me again. I seem to be good at that. So there was a dangerous situation. I noticed it midway through doing something dangerous. Decided to finish and then report it, so next time we know better. He felt I should not have reported it. He felt I should have stopped and just left it. And said, no, I'm not doing this. Yeah, that's a fight that I don't want to fight. So, anyway. So, no, rest assured, I have been thoroughly chastised for that. By more than one person. So yeah, but I'm here, so I'm good. Let's do some chess puzzles, shall we? Let's get moving. We gotta get moving. We'll start with yesterday's puzzle. I remember, yeah, Sundays are hardest. I think we have to take. We go here. We don't go there. Don't take that. Why there? Oh, we go there. We don't go there. Why? I don't understand why they did that. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Anyway, next one. Gentle nudge. Much easier. Mondays are a lot easier. I puzzle rush. We'll see how weak my brain is today. Rook. Rook. A lot of rook moves. Oh, there's a queen move. Mate. I see the queen there, and I look for the piece protecting it. That's all. Okay, this time we don't have one. Oh wait, we do. There's the rook right there. I thought the queen. I got confused about which piece was which. That's a fork. Take that. White to move. Check, take. Or we get the knight. That's fine. I mean, I feel like we have to take that. Yeah, oh, because we're lined up with the other queen as well. Take both queens. El Clasico. First king over, second queen. El Clasico again. Different angle on this one. Kind of threw me for a second. We don't usually see that angle on it. Let me just take it. Just mate. White to move. Right there. Boom, boom. Does that work? Or we go... No. Let me take this. Do we? No, we go here. I'm down. There it is. I don't know. I just got down for a minute. Mate. We go here, they take. And what changes? I'll go here. I'll go here. Attack the knight.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up.
What about push?
'Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a
We take, and then we take. I like it. Check. Let's just mate. Take the mate. Mate in 1, choose the right move. Black to move. I don't think I can stop this mate. It's not good enough. Check here, they can't block. They just take. I think it was a follow! Someone. I think it was a refollow. I think we just take this. Hi, Koza. What's up? What happened? What I do? What I do this time? Yeah, I think we take here. They take there. We take here. We check. Then we take this. Get an extra piece out of it. Check. Ah! Oh! Thank you for the resub! 17 months! Sorry, I was confused. I'm very sorry for being confused. Thank you for the sub. I don't know why it took so long to show up. It's probably my fault somehow, though. I like here. No, just go here, I'm dumb. Maiden 1 is the right move. Almost always. That's very bad for us, because they're gonna have this. What's our plan here? We're in trouble here. I'll take it for the bets. We are in big trouble. I mean, that's free. We give our king. What if we go here? I think that's the only choice. I'm gonna take that. Trigger fade. Random fox. We have waffle fox. A nice cozy fox for a day that's getting colder. Finally, it's getting colder. I'm very happy about it. I mean, I could retreat. I could go for a rook. I'm gonna go for a rook. I can still go for a rook. We take. We're still threatening the rook. Let me take the other bishop. White's move. Let's push. It's no good. It's no good. Got it covered. I can't take my knight. You go back that way. Then we go here. We go there. We go here. We go that way. Does it change anything? I don't think it does. Same outcome. Then push. Zoom, zoom. Well, we can get in front of it, no? We can get in front of it. If they go back here, then they're blocking. We should go like here. Oh, but if we go that way, they take ours. We gotta go. Okay, now we go. I didn't see that move. I was still right, but I didn't see that move. Let me just take this. What's your plan? Hi, Cheeborn. Why are you throwing Boba at me? What'd I do? What'd I do? That loses the bishop. Do we care about the bishop? We'll get there. I think everything loses the bishop. We just gotta defend. Nope. Queen. Take bishop. Just take. No, we go the other way, I think. The other way. No. What's our plan? Nope, I don't know. You used to be one of the biggest fans of chess puzzles, and now you don't like chess puzzles at all. You hate them. Oh well. You love puzzles? I play them too fast. You want me to slow down. You yell at me and like, oh, you know, like, we want to get to Ace Attorney faster. You don't, I go too fast? We got so much to do. I got worried because you yelled at me through stuff. Oh, I see. I play too fast, gave up too early. Like, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you want. You've been trying to rush me in puzzles for a while, so I thought you wanted me to go faster, so I was going faster. I'm trying. And now I rush this one. I didn't mean to rush that one. See, the problem is, they got this coming up. So I have to play a check. Oh, that was dumb. He is sacking the rook. I saw that move, I should think it was it. So you're telling me I should cancel chess? And now you're saying you like puzzles, but I go too fast. Now you're saying I should not do chess. Give me a lot of targets here. A lot of moving targets here. Alright, alright, a lot of moving targets you give me, Treeborn. A lot of moving targets. I don't have the focus for that. I don't think. So it sounds like, how I improve? I mean, the point of the puzzle was never for me to improve. The point of the puzzles was for me to relax a little bit before I streamed. Okay, so don't move until I'm sure. I have to do a little bit DVD. Just a little bit. Very little. I want to do the daily and then move on. So, I mean, I can slow it down. All it means is less time on the back end. Which means games are going to take longer to play, which means more complaints about how long the games are taking. I can't win. I'm in a no-win scenario here. I'm in a no-win scenario. I can't win no matter what I do. If I give it a chess puzzles entirely, people will stop They only want to see the chest puzzles will stop watching. If I make them longer, people that don't like chests will get upset. I dare you be chased. Complete a trial. Drop out and chase. Alright, generators. Alright, gym build. That is what they're doing, yes. Where are we going? Let's do this one. Gym build. How's it going, Frosty? Maybe this will be our game. Think this will be our game? Probably not. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm drinking my caffeine here. I definitely don't like this tea as much, so I'm not gonna buy this tea again. I did pick up some different tea at the grocery store. I got some green tea and I got some black tea. I'm turning into a tea drinker. It's wild. I got some English breakfast tea. Is that feeling something in the bottom of your ribcage certain? See, that happens to me when I get stressed. I get this pain on the right side underneath my ribcage. At the very bottom. It's a muscle ache. I've been to the doctor about it multiple times. That's the left side, Frosty. Left side is heart attack. Right side is not. For first day. But yeah, I've been to a doctor about it multiple times. The first one told me it was indigestion and gave me some pills for indigestion. The second one said it was, what did the second one say? I don't remember what the second one said. The second one said, something else. And the third one was like, oh, that's a muscle. Poked it. Hurt. Alright, we got fractured cow shed. No, Jen. I'm not here, though. They do? What? That's insane. I mean, that's like none. Oh, we got this killer again. Actually, this will go to that, get on that gen. That's true, it is my spend. We're down over there. That's unfortunate. Ah, it's got me. I'm in shock. I'm dead. I got my 30 seconds though. Hopefully she got the ruin. Alright, there goes the ruin. Also, the blindness is annoying. I can't even see what's going on. I do think the other thing would have been good for the game. if they would have stopped some of the tunneling and camping a bit. Now this killer really needs that sort of play style. Yep. So she has Pain Res, Ruin. Left on the ground. That blind is really annoying. She pulls away, I can finish the gen. I'm gonna do that gen over there. There you go. There's another Pain Res though. Should not see me. It's time to bust out our toolbox. This gen. Great skill check. Pretty sure that's all our Pain Res though. I'm pretty sure they're on those gens over there. So as long as she doesn't chase this way. Just have to take the gen. The downside is this is not one of the 3 gens. We still have Shack up over there. Meg's on that gen over there, for sure. Oh, maybe not. She must be on that gen back there. Shack. Have I finished every chain that we've done? I think so. Worth the effort. We don't get it in time, though. She left me. I was hoping she'd stay. I thought she'd follow. It's not great. He's infected now. That's bad. But she's, as long as we run away from the gens, she won't chase very far. And she has to fight her focus. And I think she's gonna lose it. She gotta stop to kick the gen. And that means this turn pops. Gen build. I did 5 gens. Next on this door, probably. Oh. I don't think I can hit for him. Did he get away? Where? Oh, there. I didn't block. Alright, got him out. We did it! We got it 4 out. Did I finish the 4 challenges in one go? I think I finished all of my dailies in one go. Did not get my map though. And I got the lowest score out of anybody. Yeah, look at that gen build. Gen rush build. Not bad. Drop 1 pound and chase, yes. Repair 3 generators, definitely did that. For sure. Complete a trial, yeah, we did that. Chase for 30 seconds, done. We did it. Bam. We're still way behind on the rift, though. I'm just gonna take a quick look at our Rift Pass. We're almost up to 81, so I mean, we're not doing too bad. So if we do every daily up to Saturday, we'll be at like, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll be here. We have Saturdays, and then we gotta get the rest of them if we go for it. So we'll be what? Where did I say that? Here. So we need 13 more, but then we do still have the dailies. We have Sunday. We can do a game for sure. And I think some more stuff's gonna unlock soon. Wait, we only have 2 days left on this. Oh, I just gotta unhook one person. So I literally just had to unhook one person and I can finish that up. We'll do that tomorrow. Make a note of that. So we'll get that. I thought I got that, all that. Is there not gonna be another chapter quest? Is that it? Maybe that's it. I was counting on more. So many things to do. I mean, I'll probably play a game. I'll probably play a game. Alright, just the name of this stream again. I just keep changing up the name of the stream. Hollow Justice Trilogy. Save. Right now. Edit over here. I will never get that achievement, though. They are screwing me so hard on that achievement. It is so miserable about trying to get that stupid achievement. Right, where are we? Follow Justice. That's not the right thing. Also, I saw the update to Soul Mask. Shifting Sands. I don't know if that's some sort of DLC we gotta buy, or if we won't play it. We haven't even finished the base game, so I don't know why we would buy the DLC. Unsure. Unclear. Instructions unclear. Oh, I see that the sub thing is September's ending. Yeah, it makes sense. September's almost over. Need a mint. I think I finished my tea. I spilled some of it on myself. Let's get my water. Yeah, this is almost done. I think. Oh. They're advertising it like it is. I don't know why. They should advertise things that aren't out. But, okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna level you guys. As soon as they're done typing, the slowest typist in the universe. Okay. So, there are 2 games that are out right now that I really want to play. Both of them are sequels to games I've played before on stream. The first is Silksong, that I've already spoken about. I played Hollow Knight on stream a long time ago. Okay, well, be that as it may. We still gotta finish Remnant, maybe-ish? I don't know. Be that as it may, okay? Get real. Silksong. I want to play Silksong. That's on my list. And then Hades 2 is out. And I've heard it's really, really good. I've heard Hades 2 is amazing. Amazing game. So we will play that. So I don't know. I am not sure. Silent Hill. I've been told that I should play Silent Hill. We'll see how I feel. I still haven't picked a game for our stream, our anniversary stream. That's a lot of work. I gotta go through and figure out all my games. But yeah, so we'll figure that out, I guess. And yeah. Alright, so where to? Alright, so let me continue. Continue the game. Talk us some really close shaves. Let you know? Let you know what? Well, you can't get a closer shave than Headsman's brand blades, that's for sure. Toss ain't over yet, and I'm already exhausted. Still, you were able to fight back the queen herself in there. Or maybe with Miss Faye's help, I won't have to keep on playing her game much longer. Speaking of which, I guess it's a little late to be asking, but do you think she's well enough to testify, Mr. Wright? She slept all day yesterday and out of exhaustion, apparently. That's all it was, so she should be okay. What game I decide? Oh, yeah. We got time to discuss it. Barbed, Hornhead. I love your benevolence. Princess Rafa, you're really impressive in there.
I am the royal priestess Rafa Padma Kurain,
See, this is where a flashback is helpful.
and I am prepared to face my father's death.
Despite your mother's opposition, you stood your ground. In doing so, you fulfilled your duty as a royal priestess. It was all thanks to you and your friends. Your belief in me gave me the courage to follow my path. So, you have my gratitude. Don't mention it. I know, I shall thank you with a gift. What would you like? A cow? A horse? Perhaps I should reward your efforts for this Or perhaps I should reward your efforts for the royal shoulder massage. I can't talk. Why do I keep playing games where I talk a lot? That's okay, your benevolence. Your gratitude is more than enough, thanks. I thought you Americans like massages. Alright, I'm gonna level with you. I've never had a massage. I have never had a massage. In my life, I've never had a single massage. I've had people give me shoulder rubs. Poorly. But I've never had an actual massage. I've had physical therapy. On my leg. But I've never had a massage. Oh. My technique was highly praised by my father, I'll have you know. Hey you, lawyers, where's the accused? Huh? Dirk? That's a good question. I blew big time, AJ. That's? Shut up, you. What's going on? The scoundrel tried to escape with the accused. What? We were able to map him, but the accused is nowhere to be found. Where are you hiding him, you miscreant? I keep telling you. I got no idea where he went. I mean, yeah, we booked it together. I lost track of him after that. So Dirk's on the lam now. Oh, but who knows? He vanished in the blink of an eye. He vanished. You know something, AJ? Dirk said to me, I can't put Amara in danger. I have to set her free before it's too late. But what? Don't tell me he's going to rescue her. That's what I am telling you. That's why I helped him escape in the first place. Why is it? This isn't a laughing matter. Dad, Stu, that's what you've done? I mean, maybe. Well, what's done is done. Still, why did you choose to go rescue her now? Maybe you didn't want to die with any regrets or something. Well, it's also possible. So I have now put it out there that I have never had a massage. So, I'm just saying that there are people that I'll be meeting up in for FanFest that, hey, maybe they'll decide that, you know, oh, I want to give you a massage, so maybe I'm just being, maybe I'm just inviting that sort of behavior. Maybe. Like that. Wait, hold on. Wait. Massages aren't like. That's not a euphemism for anything, right? That's like. That's just like you get a back rub, right? Where you just like lay down and they rub your back. It's not anything more, is it? I may have made a mistake. But we're just gonna gloss right over that and move on. They don't dive in your guest or something. Moving on. You know, just in case you end up on the chopping block. My Dirk. I thought you believed in me. Oh, don't be like that, AJ. He'll be back as soon as he's free as Amara. You'll see. That's not the point, Dats. Listen, lawyer. There's no immediately if the accused contacts you. Trial will now resume. See that you're ready. Wait, trial still on? Even without the defendant? Those were Hymnist's orders. To you, return to the courtroom at once. Hi, Bopar. Well, we're trying for a happy ending because we want to get him. Because if we don't get the happy ending, we're going to be dead. So we have to get the not guilty verdict. Let's go, Apollo. All we can do is see where the next testimony leads. I don't think there are any bad endings in this game because you just have to succeed or die. Long day at work today. I think Zelrick's still at work right now. Now then, let's resume the trial at the hand. On your Majesty, my client seems to have gone missing. Oh, what do you think, Your Eminence? Should we proceed without the accused? Why not? My royal guard is searching for him as we speak. They shall find him soon enough, for they would not dare to keep me waiting. Yes, but what about the law governing court proceedings? Then I shall simply revise it. Once again, writing with her nails. As ruling sovereign of Khura'in, I proclaim the following. Should the accused be an enemy of this crown, they may be tried in absentia. Well, in that case, I guess there's no problem with proceeding. Will the witness, Miss Maya Fey, please approach the stand? I would say my legs are a little bit irritated today. I think the laser is, the higher laser is messing with them a bit. Sorry something like this, Maya. Getting dragged out of bed and into the court is not exactly a fun wake-up call, Nick. I'm sorry, Miss Fey. It was my idea. And you are? Alright, I'm Apollo Justice. It's nice to finally meet you. The first massage for a professional? Yeah, I'm healing up. It'll be fine. Oh, so you're Apollo. Nick's told me all about you. You're the new guy with a loud voice and a bit of an unreliable streak, right? Unreliable? Oh, well, that was 2 years ago. You've come a long way since. So how was that called here, anyway? Am I under arrest again? Huh? Extra was her in. Well, she has been asleep this entire time. Miss Fey, this is a trial for Dirk Sarmati. You're here as witness. What? Dirk's been arrested? But it's not exactly the action I was expecting. Miss Fey, you're suspected of playing a part in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. What? Someone allegedly forced you to channel the minister to obfuscate the time of his murder. At least that is what the defense claims. Wait, what? How could you, Apollo? How'd you even reach that conclusion? Sorry, but it's the only way this whole case makes any sense. Understandable anger at the defense side. Will you testify, Miss Fey? Yes, Your Majesty. I don't have any idea what's going on, but I know I didn't channel Minister Inga. I didn't have the chance to do something like that. Besides, I'd never go quietly along with some criminal's plan. Though, I guess there are some things I'd go quietly along with. Waffle much? Cubis doesn't believe she has ever channeled Justice Minister Inga. And if words prove to be true, defense, your entire argument becomes moot. You understand that, don't you? Yes, of course. It doesn't seem like Miss Fey is lying. Apollo. I was being awfully secret about something just now. I guess I better dig a bit and try to get her to open up to me first. I still think Amara channeled it. I think Amara channeled it. I don't have any idea what's going on, but...
Hold it!
You've been asleep ever since you were rescued from the tomb, correct? Mm-hmm. I was exhausted after being held captive for so long. That must have been terrible. Mr. Inga didn't do anything to you, did he? Oh no, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things. Like what? Like, I'm really craving burgers, and I'll die if I miss an episode of the Plume Punisher. I act like a brat and handed me a TV and even a few burgers from someplace. He's surprisingly nice to me. Huh? Are you sure we're talking about the same guy here? Well, he may have loomed large, but he was unexpectedly easy to push around. Even though he's the one who was responsible for pushing those execution papers through. Well, that? A perfect execution was simply his preferred method of stress relief. With a wife like her, he was probably really pushing them through out of fear. It made it seem like he wanted to stage a coup. In any case, my time in captivity wasn't so bad, but of all things that happened... I know I didn't channel Minister Inga.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember channeling him. Don't remember? I may be 28, but I'm not seeing out, you know. Something's not right here. Miss Faye, you were confined to Amara's tomb the whole time, is that correct? Yes, but I wasn't conscious the whole time. Okay, let me ask you something. Did you ever see Nana in the tomb dressed as Dirk? Huh? Is this some kind of joke? I think I remember I saw something as crazy as that. Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that in front of a potential witness. Hagman's right. I didn't even have the chance to do something like that.
Hold it!
You didn't have a chance to channel him? Does channeling someone take a long time? Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much instantaneous. That's all tied up, literally. So there's no way for me to make the channeling mudra with my hands to do it. Right. I guess you really didn't channel Inga then. When mediums are done with a session, they can send the spirit back to the other world themselves, right? Sure, unless they're still in training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes. But full-fledged mediums can stay in total control of the session. They can send the deceased spirit away anytime they want. So I take it you can do that too, Miss Faye? Of course. It's essential for the new and improved mystic Maya Faye, a spirit medium. That's strange. You seem like the same old childish Maya to me. Here, I'll show you, childish Nick. Look at her puffed out cheeks. Guys, I never go quietly along with some criminal's plan.
Hold it!
So you wouldn't channel spirits for unseemly purposes? Of course not. Spirit channeling is my bread and butter. And I take a lot of pride in my work. It's like, would you use your legal skills to commit a crime, Apollo? Until finger pointing and objecting become deadly, I don't see how they can be used. Oh, you're the regular Mr. Smarty Pants, just like Nick. Always at the ready with some stark tactics of combat. I can't talk. Whatever. I'll save my many objections for after the trial. Yes, please. Anyway, I never go along with something like murder. Though I guess there are some things I'd go quietly along with.
Hold it!
It sounds to me like you're trying to hide something, Miss Faye. Did anyone teach you about respecting boundaries, Apollo? It's really rude to pry in a person's private affairs. Sorry, I didn't realize. Wait, we're in a court of law. Yeah, I know. Then what was all that about me being rude? I'm just doing my job. So please, just tell me, what exactly are you hiding? Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say. Made a promise to Dirk? A pretty big one. I think it's about all you're gonna get out of her. Yeah. Enough. Witnesses deny that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. It appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is. You should listen to her, Apollo. I even know why you suspected me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Mr. Inga, do you? Evidence, huh? There's no point even thinking about it, really. I don't use any special channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind. Random Fox. We got Black Dress Fox. We're back to default. That's true. It's like when she channeled the High Priest. All Maya needs is her own body. Since there's no evidence to offer, I will have to end this cross-examination. But now, even if she doesn't using spell items to do the channeling itself, you think there would be something to complete the deception? Any proof that Justice Ministry Inga was channeled? I think there is. Oh, is it time to brush? Should we brush before we bluff? Alright, we'll go brush before we bluff. I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, blushy. Hi, I missed, whoa, I missed the hype train. I'm so sorry. Derek, thank you for how many subs is that? I didn't see it. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. 6 gifted subs. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I missed it. I was, brushing my tail. The time wheeled out, like you told me to go brush and then you did it. Distracting. Distracting. Alright. Let's go bluff. You bet there is. You bet there is. Really? Oh no. You're bluffing, I take it. I'll be fine. We're right, then there must be some sort of proof to back us up. Time to do some serious thinking, Apollo Justice. Okay, you know that when Rafe saw her father, he wasn't dressed like Miss Faye, right? Right, because if he was, Rafe would have immediately known he was being channeled. That means he was dressed in his usual suit when Rafe saw him. Aha! Good thinking, Apollo. This might be the perfect angle to attack from. Alright, let's have an answer from the defense. What proof do you have that Miss Faye channeled Justice Minister Inga?
Take that!
Is that a gemstone? We found this among the ashes of one of the tomb's incense burners. Does this gemstone ring any bells, Your Eminence? What? What was that doing in the tomb? Ah, so you do recognize it. But then, as his wife, how could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket? I don't get where you're going with this. Telling Mr. Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rafa. Especially if you're wearing your clothes. You gave me gift of subs, and then I was away, and then I felt bad, and then you didn't respond when I said thank you, and then, I don't know. And then Astrid came and said thank you, and you told me to go brush, then you gave me gift subs. It's a trick. I was tricked. I was tricked. She would have had to change into the minister's clothes before channeling him. Ah. Miss Faye used the minister's clothes as cover while going from his room to the tomb, where he burned them once she no longer needed them. But what? Uh-oh. She seems genuinely surprised by that, Apollo.
Objection!
Miss Faye? Yes? Do you know my husband's name? It was, Inga Karkul Karain. Right? That's correct, in part. But there's more. Much more. Inga Karkul Hawkwood Disnan Biana what? Disnan Biana Laga Ormo Palpus Dordor whatever. He collects names like a dragon does. That's his true name. Is it any longer? Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So Miss Faye, do you know his true name? No, I mean, how could I? Precisely. And Mia must know both the face and true name of the one she seeks to channel. Ah. Ah! So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Minister Inga. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Why would I want to randomly channel some old guy I didn't know? And didn't like thanks to that last trial. I can't believe this. Apollo, I really don't think Maya's lying. However, your line of reasoning still seems credible to me. I do believe something's tripping us up in the details. Maybe we're working off some wrong assumption again. Apollo? I was thinking... Yes? Since I didn't channel Minister Inga, is it possible that someone else did? Someone else? Who else could it have been? I haven't thought of that far yet. Such chatter's without merit. Let's move on, shall we? Burke. I don't care what Geraint says. I'm going to figure this out. Wasn't Miss Faye and the Queen has an alibi then? Inga's full name, so long as Inga's name is serious at 76 characters without spaces? That is a very long name. Paul, forget about who's capable of channeling spirits for a second. I should consider the circumstances around the channeling, right? Right. We know Rafe saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, who could it have been? Had to have been someone who was in Inga's private quarters. Well, I'm waiting defense. And the mother of all pun names. It was only on the screen for like a second, so it's hard to get the pun. I'm waiting defense, you know how much I despise waiting. Yes, but there's someone else besides Miss Faye who could channel Mr. Jenga. History? Oh, yeah, I can look at history. We'll go back. Inga, Karkul, Hakoid, Disnam, Yanni, Laga, Ormo, Pampas. Donnet already is Rain 3. I don't know, I see Pampas. Nope, I don't see it. Don't see it. There's someone else besides Miss Faye who could have channeled Mr. Inga. There's one more person. They were in Inga's private quarters. Of course, there's only hope now. Does he be longer where Mom said already is? Oh. That's pretty good. Since please, there was another. Let's have your very serious answer then. Pleasure. Horned Devil. Who could have channeled Mr. Inga?
Take that!
Nana. Your miss said it yourself. That's right. Nana never did go into the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters. How do you know? It's quite simple. Shoeprints were discovered in Inga's private quarters. Shoeprints that belonged to Nana. Nana is Amara, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Neither should have evidence statement. She said that Nana disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters. The room from which Minister Inga himself came running out of not long afterwards. You're not seriously suggesting. It's the only thing that makes sense. Nana channeled Mr. Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one has seen her since. Why only the minister's shoeprints were found outside his residence. Ah! No way! That's gotta be it. Nana must have somehow channeled the minister. Gee, it's almost like Nana is a Amara. All the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nana is connected to this case somehow. In light of this, defense calls Nana to the stand. Well, Your Eminence? Very well then. Let us call Nana to testify. Yes, now we can finally crack this case wide open. Let's adjourn while the witness is summoned. There's no need. Nana's in the waiting room lobby. What? Nana's here? I thought she'd gone missing. It seems she was feeling unwell and simply wished to rest and undisturbed. But our concern for Rafa brought her here today. Shoot time off without Rafa's knowledge or consent? I bet there's more to her disappearing than meets the eye, Apollo. Did she have her hat back? I still think she's Amara. Miss Nana, did you understand why you've been summoned here today? Yes, of course. What is with the hat? She just had massive amounts of hair? Evidence has informed me that this man here suspects I have committed a crime. This is Nana. That's quite the hairdo. So we'll say, heh 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 heh. I suppose I'm not as old as I had thought. If this horn-headed nincompoop would take me for a criminal, Nincompoop? Isn't that Raven's favorite insult? I guess Nana rubbed off on her, over all the time they spent together. You there, young hornhead. Yes? Why is it so dusty in here? You're accusing me of slaying Minister Inga and channeling his spirit? Yes? What an active imagination you have. Young folk are so wonderfully open-minded. Ha ha ha, thanks. Just take the compliment, Justice. Now then, will the witness please proceed with her testimony? This court wishes to know if you did or did not channel Mr. Inga in his private quarters. We're slowly chipping away at this case. It's a very, very long one. It's been, what, a week and a half on this case? I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these weary bones. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Crane. After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence Queen Garand is the only spirit medium left. If we believe a medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass Mai Fei. And there you have it. It seems that we have summoned her for nothing. All those of the royal bloodline can have the power of spirit channeling. That service such a native could channel spirits is a most unamusing jest. On the surface, anyway. Our line of reasoning has led to this sin that native channeled Inga's spirit. There's just more dust. Alright, the defense may now question the witness. I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these weary bones.
Hold it!
Where? Obviously, I'll show you hot when you're in the courtyard yesterday afternoon. Was it after that you decided to take a rest? I've been feeling unwell all day, and I had pushed myself too hard. Yeah, don't push yourself when you're sick. That'd be dumb. It's the anniversary, Jess. I got feeling weak and dizzy, and that dirty Mongol only served to worsen my condition. Well, I sympathize with you, Nina. You took the whole day off without informing Princess Rafa. She was very worried about you, you know. I'm very kind of her benevolence, but she need not concern herself with the welfare of a mere servant, such as I. Except Rafa, Nina's not just a mere servant. Do you even think a mere commoner could channel spirits to slay a minister? What hogwash. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium.
Hold it!
I hear you're the head servant, isn't that right? Are you suggesting that my position affords me the ability to channel spirits? Since you're the head servant to a family of channelers, I'd say it's plausible. If you wanted to, it's not impossible for you to learn through exposure. I think not. That goes against the very underpinnings of the Kingdom of Crane. To become a spirit medium requires a noble spirit and rigorous training. Most importantly, one must be a direct descendant of the founder. It's not simply some hobby one can take up in the manner of knitting or gardening. So commoners can never become a medium, no matter how hard they tried? That's common knowledge to all who are born and raised here, young hornhead. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Crane.
Hold it!
Okay then, what if you actually have royal blood in your veins, Nina? Like a distant relative or something. I'm from a line of humble fishermen, all the way back to my grandfather's grandfather. What about beyond that? Never heard talk of royal blood or noble ancestry. Although spirit channeling is a secret art passed down from mother to daughter, even with a royal ancestor, it'd be impossible to learn without the right training. It's as the bard once says, it also must be mentioned that this secret art it's only taught here in the Kingdom of Crane, in your country's Crane village. Why aren't things falling into place like I expected? I'd ask the witness to continue her testimony. After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence Queen Garand is the only spirit medium left.
Hold it!
Queen Amara was the victim of an assassination, right? Yes. Oh, she was a beautiful, gentle soul. But she fell in love with a man of dubious origins. And was murdered in a terrible blaze. Fate could be so cruel. Except she's actually still alive. One day, she had another follower unwillingly praying over an empty sarcophagus. Mara, the queen has been locked away, and her existence in this world erased. The fact that she is still alive shackles Meduta to Garand's will. Meduta, the only reason you're still standing there by that woman's side is because you're afraid of what would happen to Amara otherwise, right? We don't recount such ancient history. Let us continue with the witness's testimony. To believe a medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass Maya Fey.
Hold it!
Miss Fey was being held hostage. She was completely tied up and didn't even know Minister Inga's true name, making it impossible for her to kill or channel him. But I know nothing of that.
Objection!
Listen, you horned devil, were you not just insisting that it was Maya Fey who channeled Minister Inga? Not how quickly you change your tune. I'm just quick on my feet when new information presents itself. Also quick to force my biggest smile when times like these demand it. Thanks for following my advice, Apollo. But try not to look so forced while you do, would you? He's right about one thing, though. Only those of the royal bloodline can be spirit mediums in Crane. Common folk like us are out of luck. Yeah, I guess so. Still, I think I'll finally be close to connecting all the dots, once I point one very big thing out.
Objection!
Except Queen Amara is not dead. Okay, so I presented what makes sense in terms of direct contradiction. Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case. Well, Sin's going to follow up this loud objection with a sound explanation. Sorry. How do I put this? I believe there's a problem with Dana's testimony. Go on. She asserted that she could not possibly be a spirit medium because, in Crane, only members of the royal family can learn how to channel spirits. Don't see the problem in that statement, Defense? Hold on, I'm getting to that, Your Majesty. Nana stated an absolute falsehood. Because we know that Amara is still alive. At the same time, circumstantial evidence supports Nana channeling Inga. After all, it's just after she entered his private quarters. Inga came running out screaming, despite having been killed at 2 p.m. The screaming is to call attention to the fact that he's leaving. That would mean that Nana channeled Inga. Even though supposedly only those of the royal family are capable of doing so. Wait. Is it too late to ask for a refund on my trip down to the rabbit hole? Mr. Wright, you may think I've lost my mind with this bluff, but I could at least establish the possibility. I think it'll give us the break we need. Wait a sec. Are you going to propose what I think you are? Yes, it's a huge risk, but I think there's a chance I can prove it. Will the court please take a look at this photo? That's... This photo's very existence, to say nothing of the person in it. Contradicts the witness's claim that Queen Garand is the only remaining spirit medium in Crane. Poor devil, you mustn't! Oh, but I must. Under these circumstances, the outcome of this trial depends on it. But you already knew that, didn't you, Your Eminence? Will the defense please explain who is shown in the photograph? The person in the photo is the previous queen, Amara Sigitara Crane. Contrary to popular belief, she was never assassinated. In fact, she's very much alive. What? That's nonsense. Take a look at this law book in this photo, Your Majesty. The mark of the dragon branded on it could only have been placed there after Queen Amara's supposed assassination. Urgh! Queen Amara's still alive? Has the lawyer gone mad? I personally find it hard to believe. I will allow the defense to continue. You may proceed, defense. Queen Amara's death was staged to keep her safe from her would-be killer. Yet according to Dirk, she is actually being held captive somewhere. But the real truth is that Queen Amara is not being held in confinement. Rather, she walks freely among us. Among us! Here in this very courtroom today. But how? Don't be deceived, Your Majesty. Red Pepper is skilled in weaving plausible lies. It is a cunning loyalty art known as bluffing. But knowing this, there is no need to fear his forked tongue.
Objection!
That's where you're wrong, prosecutor. Because you'll be quaking in your boots soon enough. Is that so? It's my turn, Rita, to wake you up to the truth right before your eyes. Queen Amara is still very much alive and has been disguised herself as Phoenix Wright. I really want to do that. That'd be so funny. Amara has been disguised as Phoenix Wright. She took up law school and as, alright.
Take that!
But that's... Merc! Eek! This is the simplest and cleanest explanation for everything we've covered so far. The person who killed Mr. Inga? Someone with intimate knowledge of the divination seance? The medium who channeled the minister in order to mask the real time of his death? Condense these traits into one person, you get a spirit medium of royal blood. That person is none other than you, Nada. Her name is almost Anya, backwards. Your true identity is the former Queen Amara and the killer we've been looking for all along. Well, what? What?
Objection!
Have you finally lost your mind, Mr. Justice? What you say is beyond blasphemous, even in the depths of hell. Oh my, such frightening allegations. Indeed, an absolute ludicrous to boot. Her Miss Queen Amara yet lives. It's actually Miss Nana here. You have truly gone off the deep end. You don't have to take my word for it. In fact, certain someone can help me prove it. Oh, it is. Look at that. Remnants. If Queen Amara truly is dead, you should be able to channel her spirit right here, right now. Isn't that correct? Oh, look at the eye twitch. I love the eye twitch. Merc. I can deny it no longer. The lawyer speaks the truth. Nana? The one who stands here before us? Is Amara, the former queen believed to have perished 23 years ago. Po! Poganka! Yeah. It was also shortened to N, I believe. It has an extra A. We finally got Inga's real killer on the stand. Nana. No, Amara Sigitara Karain. Please drop the act and tell us what really happened. Oh, dearie me. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the power of youth. Well done, young hornhead. Spin transform! I'm curious what happens to her hair. Oh, I love it. It's just adorable. She's like a cocoon. Whoa! Oh, she's gorgeous. So I was getting tired of masquerading as an old woman anyway. It's been far too long since I last greeted you, good people of Crane. I approve. It's I, Amara Sigatar Crane, your former queen. I still feel like bending over like that for so long would hurt your back very badly. Queen Amara? What? Ah! Ah! And I thought Grand's makeover was extreme. Can it really be true? You're alive and well? It is true. I feel as if I've been called back for the Twilight Realm. I fear I've caused all of you a great deal of distress. Oh ho 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 ho. Amara, I'm sorry I was unable to keep your secret any longer. I hope you can forgive me. It's quite alright, Gran. I'm safe now. For Dirk, that blackguard who threatened my life will be recaptured soon enough. I need not conceal my identity any longer. But Queen Amara, what? What does this all mean? Were you not killed in that fire 23 years ago? I really escaped that blaze with my life. But though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts on my life. Therefore, I staged my death and advocated my throne to my dear younger sister, Gran. About the building of that great tomb, and disguise yourself as lowly servant, why would you do such a thing? Gran, I would have you explain. I wish for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt I could protect her. And it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant? She's got that right. Even Dirk thought Amara was being held captive in some far-off place. He never even guessed she was living as a servant, right in plain sight. I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It's a quiet, humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regal duties. But those days of peace have ended. And it's all because of you, Hornhead. You should consider yourself lucky if that's all it ends with. That's all this ends with. If there's something you wish to say, then say it. Doesn't matter who you are, you won't escape the crime you committed. Events moves to indict you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer. What's this? You'd accuse Queen Amara of homicide? A Grand Priestess playing Kirinism? You can't do that. She's personally a goddess and has for her people. If you commit the crime, you'd better be ready to do the time. You're a priest, saint, queen, or god. I've never met such an egalitarian person. So, I mean, we were talking about this for, what's it called, Persona. You can't end a JRPG without taking down a god. So maybe this series ends with us taking down a god. Goddess, whatever. Let's do it. Let's take her down. Is she a good person or a bad person? I don't know. Ow! Why'd you do that? No way. No way. Hold on. We have it wrong. We got 200 thinking around, alright? Alright, Gran. Alibi. Right? She was channeling. But was she really? What if Nana / Amara was posing as Gran and did all that stuff. Murder. I don't know. Which train of thought I had. Alright, moving on. Oh, hi, I'm Yin. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Welcome to my lovely stream. I don't know what Fox was playing before, but I'm Yin. So let's try to get caught up. Queen Amara. If you used disguise Nana, you would have learned about administering this disorder. So you could dress in Dirk's clothes before convincing a seance vision. Isn't that right? Oh, ho, 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 ho. What a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer? Oh, should have part of her clothes off. Me, the one who the people regarded as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself? Maybe a grand figure in Karanis. As a foreigner, you're just another suspect to me. It would appear your words are not in jest. Am I to suffer the sullying of my good name with accusations of murder most foul? The police, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows not what he speaks. Fear not, good majesty, for this is the sacred hall of justice. Though I am a grand priestess on the stand, I am but a witness like any other. I shall face his accusations with grace and benevolence. Your compassion overfloweth your mercifulness. Oh, young lawyer, in my benevolence I must warn you that your assertion suffers from a tragic flaw. Oh, just a flaw? Nayuda. Yes, your mercifulness? Who was present in the tomb when the murder was discovered? Dirk Sadmati, Mai Fei, and victim Minister Inga. I see, that is a fatal flaw indeed. His Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb as Minister Inga. What? Why not? Try to keep the defense waiting, Nayuda. Explain how wrong he truly is. Yes, your mercifulness. Her benevolence, Princess Rafa saw Minister Inga enter the tomb around 2:30 p.m. It's true the defense claimed the person she saw was the minister being channeled by Queen Amara. However, her mercilessness had channeled him. They moved to the tomb. Then once she was done channeling, Queen Amara would have re-emerged and been left stuck in the tomb. Oh yeah. She tried to exit before you all arrived. Princess Rafa, who had been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort. She'd hid in the coffin, telling you. In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet, was she there in the tomb when the murder was discovered, Defense? No, she wasn't. Oof. Now do you see? Your flimsy claims have been uprooted like a sapling in a flood. Well, that was entertaining. Prosecutor Sadmati, do the prosecution of this case and clear your mother's good name. You wish me to take over? Yes, prosecute your father to save your mother. Heh, heh, heh. What a poignant fate you bear. But bear it you must. Are you ready? Yes, Your Eminence. He got new beads somehow. And there you have it, Your Majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of the sacred hall to your authority once more. Well, why, thank you, Your Eminence. Now then, Your Mercifulness, your testimony, if you please. There's too many people in this trial that I don't... We got the Queen, the former Queen, the Judge. Lawyer's theory is absurd. Now I shall join your ugly, absurd, and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. If your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I stopped channeling. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from the Sacred Hall. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirk Stadmati for his crimes. Oh, such marvelous testimony. You're truly a treasure, Your Mercifulness. This too is but by the grace of her holiness. No doubt I'm asking here today was her will as well. Oh my. Holy Mother, you say? Yes. Surely her holiness has guided me to this witness stand. Where'd the tiger come from? Why is there a tiger in the courtroom? Like, okay, chipmunk, birds, sure. Deer, okay, that's a little bit of a stretch, but okay, I'll follow it. There's just a loose tiger. Like a little kitty cat, just meow, just comes up. Oh, hey, I'm just here chilling. Why is he there? Why are you there? You're adorable. Deer's more adorable, though. In the chipmunk. It's a very fat chipmunk. Okay. She's no idea, Grant's little evil queen. I mean, yeah, I see it. And it's the purity of the truth. Oh, how magnificent, Queen Amara, the Holy Mother's messenger here on earth. Thank you, Queen Amara, blessings, blessings, and mercifulness. Where are those animals even come from? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where'd they come from? And the defense may question the witness. Remember, she is a grand priestess, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no pointing out conflicts, inconsistencies, or other flaws in her testimony. What are we supposed to do? I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory.
Hold it!
My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous. And high-handed, if I may say so. You was right to call you putrid-minded. Sure, even the monkeys of Mount Pony's holy waterfalls could devise a better theory. Treating still better, but insults is not New Year's best. And to all of you gathered in this sacred hall, need I remind you? Save? I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. That was safe. It has been almost an hour, so that's fair.
Hold it!
Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus. After all, it does technically belong to you. But you have no trouble opening it. If I'd been in there, I could not be here today. The tomb has been under constant surveillance since the murder. I've never been able to leave. I guess not. If I might ask, what's in that sarcophagus anyway? You're still alive, so... There is despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within. To discover the final hope, my continued corporeality. You completely lost me. In other words, it's empty. But no one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse. Now we dismiss their theory. It's as empty as my sarcophagus. Your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling.
Hold it!
I bet you weren't in the tomb after the murder. Very good. That very truth refutes your theory. I still think she was disguised as a guard and just slipped out with the guards. Found Channel Minister Inga. Entered the tomb. The moment I ceased channeling him, I would have re-emerged at the crime scene. Precisely, as you said yourself, Defense. Queen Amara was not there after the murder. The living souls in the tomb at the time were Dirk Stadmati and Maya Fey. In this life or the next. There's no escape, it's a simple truth. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from this sacred hall. You don't think Dirk's dead, do you?
Hold it!
You think she was channeling Dirk? There must be some reason why he maybe had to make his escape today. A reason? Ah, perhaps... That's what? Perhaps to conceal himself and lie in wait for another chance to claim my life. What was this?
Objection!
Has Dirk been dead the whole time? And she was channeling Dirk the whole time? No. It's definitely not like that, Your Mercifulness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? After all, you two ran off together after he rescued you all those years ago. That's only because he had the audacity to claim it wasn't me. You must believe me. It's my duty as a wife to her husband. To bend an ear to him, was it not? Communication after disagreement is the secret to a long and happy marriage. Sure, I guess. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Don't ask me. This is why I listened to Dirk. Alright, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim. It grieves me to admit it, but my husband truly did try to murder me. I don't know. That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is flawless. Oh, do you understand now, lawyer? This is bad. Judge isn't going to let me cross-examine her much longer. Mara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it. How she just vanished from the scene of the crime like that? It shouldn't be possible for normal people to... For normal people. Ah, maybe. Maybe what? Majesty? I think I can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder. Very well, defense, to explain. I believe this act comes through a method only she is capable of. By using a special method, it would be possible for her to literally disappear. Well, don't keep us waiting. Let's hear it. How did Queen Amara disappear from the tomb? This is where we save. All she had to do is channel someone. Then she could easily disappear from the scene of the crime. After all, she would literally be someone else. I believe that actually makes sense. What do you have to say to that, Queen Amara? Dirk has been dead the whole time. Dirk is dead in the sarcophagus. You believe that I, the Grand Priestess, would use the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit murder? What? Yeah, we're gonna pause here for a second because it's not because I'm a fox. That was kind of scary. She went evil for a second and no, he isn't. He's gone. He went missing right before she turned up. We're okay. We're gonna go back. Dirk's not in court right now. He disappeared. We don't know where he is. Eek! Mercy, your mercifulness. See, it's not just because of foxes. How dare you spew such vile blasphemy, defense? You retract your last statement or face immediate execution. No, good majesty. It's quite alright. Paganism also teaches we must respond at all times with reason and principle. Therefore, I should offer a measured response to this blasphemous accusation. You have something to counter with? Indeed. Now, are you listening? It would not have been possible to simply vanish by means of spirit channeling. After all, it would require a deceased person to channel. However, there's only one murder victim in the tomb. That was Minister Inga. The only others there right after his murder were Dirk and Miss Faye. Ah, Hatchum and Inga, as you allege. Well, the outcome would have been quite odd to say the least. For there beside the dead minister, a living, breathing one would have appeared. In fact, in the tomb, there was no one to channel except the deceased minister. see, I could not have vanished by means of spirit channeling. Dirk, that's true, but I can't rule it out yet. Because, well, what if there was another victim? Someone we haven't identified yet. How absurd. If you channeled someone other than Minister Inga, you could have used their identity to disappear from the tomb. Another victim? That's why Dirk didn't have any wounds on him, because he's being channeled. But there's blood, Dirk's blood in the thing. Queen Amara. Please add your last statement to your testimony. This could explain everything. Was there some sign of another victim there in the tomb? And yet, why do I sense I'm not going to like what I'm about to find out? Ringo's the sole victim. There was no other spirit to channel until he was dead.
Hold it!
What if there was another victim besides Minister Inga? What on earth could you mean? The only body we found in the tomb was the minister's. Yeah, but, Mara's counter-arguments are too spot on for us to rebut. Actually, there is one possibility. What's the matter, Apollo? That's one heck of a face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing, really. And yet, that means... Alright, let's press back. He got stabbed.
Objection!
Garan. Wait, did Garan stab him? I have no idea. Can't believe I'm presenting this. But it proves that there was another victim. Still, the only ones there at the scene of the crime were... Yeah, Dirk's still in the tomb. He never could make it out. No, it can't be. Would they care to share something with us? Queen Amara? You knew, didn't you? Whatever are you talking about? If you don't tell this court, then I will. But don't keep us waiting. This case includes a second victim. One of the two people found alive in the tomb after the minister's murder was actually already dead. But the second victim, Apollo. I mean, it's already happened. It's 2 days old. I mean, that's just, I mean, it's part of life. Death is part of life. I mean, Yang will probably be angry about it. Fox will probably be sad about it, but life has to go on. Queen Amara actually channeled Minister Inga and moved to the tomb. He vanished from the scene of the crime by channeling the other victim. That explains why no one found you after the murder was discovered. Oh, you putrid pepper, of all the half-witted buffoonery to come tumbling from your lips. I suppose I indulge you and play along with your little delusion. Hey, Mr. Justice. Who was the other victim? So there's no way this can be true. But... no, I can't stop now. This is the truth. It's the only way forward to solving this case. For the victim Queen Amara channeled was... the leader of the Defiant Dragons, and the man who raised me. He was a lawyer once. He told me we were going to find out the truth that we wouldn't like. Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. There's no escaping death now that it has its sights set on me. So he was already dead. Dirk knew everything, but he couldn't bring himself to tell me. I have one more big secret. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. He couldn't accuse the love of his life. The sad truth is, The other victim, channeled by Amara, was...
Take that!
What? You can't. That's not possible. Then Dirk Sanmati is the one Queen Amara channeled. He's the other victim. But this is insanity. But Ponkuka! Apollo, what are you... Do you realize what you're proposing?
Objection!
I demand explanation, Mr. Justice. I don't know when or why Dirk was murdered. The facts and evidence speak for themselves. Yep. That sounds like a reasonable thought, Astro Dude. Facts and evidence speak for themselves. And this is where they led me. I see. After Inga's murder, Dirk and Maya were the only ones in the tomb. But if one of them was actually dead and being channeled by Amara, it can't be, can it? Dirk's bloodstain at the scene of the crime was a clincher for me. He wasn't even injured, so how could he have possibly bled that much? The only logical explanation is Dirk had also been murdered.
Objection!
That's enough. Your explanation cannot be the truth. And you would not dare to claim to have proof to support your assertion. The proof's in the tomb, Nita. I wish it weren't true. I wish with all my heart that I'm wrong. As much as I don't want to believe it. Yes, I can prove it. Dirk's killer must have hidden his body. It would have had to be somewhere nobody would ever look. And there's only one such place. You truly have proof. Fastest way would be to actually have someone go check the tomb. Go check the tomb? But why? Because I believe Dirk's killer hid his body here.
Take that!
You would suggest? Queen Amara's sarcophagus, the only place in the tomb that no one would dare to look. Plus, the killer who would soon become trapped by hiding in there. But a body, well, that's a horse of a different color. Which means... I believe we must search the sarcophagus at once. Your Eminence? Being the Queen Amara yet lives, I trust we may now open it. If we must. Your Majesty, I believe Detective Sky is still there at the tomb. Let's contact her at once and have her conduct a full investigation into the matter. Or she can stone up to it. Captain Detective Sky, your report if you please. I'll start with my findings. Please, please. Please let me be wrong about this. I just want things to be as they were. I searched the sarcophagus. Revealed a body that appears to be several days old. I have a body? Detective Sky? Tell me it wasn't Dirk. Tell me my whole theory was completely off base. I have a photo of the body. And I have positively identified it as... Dirk Sanmati. Yeah, we have confirmed. No! Dirk! Why? Why does that have to happen? Damn it, Dirk. Answer me. How? can this be? Ha ha ha. Traitor Snake, the very head of the insurgency, murdered? Oh, what a joyous day. Those fools shouting for change and revolution will finally return to whatever rocks they crawled out from under. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. I know there's different sounds, but I gotta be careful with those sounds. Ooh, what? Some of the sounds can be very dangerous. Was I even fighting for? What was I even fighting for? Hollow. What am I supposed to do now? Are you gonna clip my sounds now? Aye. Son. Father? A lawyer. Should never look the way you do right now. A dragon never yields. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth. We found the truth, but at what cost? But Dirk, what if the truth is that you're... Hollow in court tomorrow. I know I'm probably not the right one for speeches and stuff, but I'll say this. It's very comforting to deceive yourself when bad things happen. And say, this couldn't possibly be truth. I can't believe that. But unless you're willing to live in a world of delusion forever, you have to accept the truth eventually. And the sooner you do it, the less painful it is. It's all good. It's always going to be painful. That's one of the parts of life, is just being in pain. As long as you're alive, there's pain. I'm the best motivational speaker ever. Paul in court tomorrow. You may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. Yes, she does love pain. But I'm young. I like happiness. And you have to move past the dark times fast to get back to the happiness. I know you, and I know you can handle the truth no matter what it turns out to be. Not because I believe in you. You're my son, after all. You believed in me that much, Dirk? No seas made, Fox. I've returned, sirs and misses. The yin has gone away, sir. I'm back. Dirk, I think I finally understand. But it is time to go brush. So I know I just got here, but I gotta go brush. So go brush. I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? Brushy, brushy. Okay, I'm back from Bashing Service. Let us resume the game. We have 9 seconds left. We can resume the game. Click on YouTube. YouTube is doing this thing. Okay. I lost track. Oh, we're good. Okay, Dirk, I think I understand. With understanding comes acceptance. I can't yield. Not now. Not ever. Not after Dirk believed in me, despite knowing what was about to happen. Besides, Dirk left me with 2 things I must do. Are you alright, Apollo? Sorry about that, Mr. Wright. But I'm fine now. My headset is not fitting. Did my head shrink? Maybe. Apollo! What are you, chicken? Polo is Spanish for chicken. Next guy. Yes? How sure are you that the body's been there for a few days? I'm positive no autopsy has been performed yet, but I'd say it's been at least 3 days. Fortunately, the low temperature inside the sarcophagus kept it from decaying. Oh, and the chest also bore 3 gunshot wounds from a small caliber weapon. I believe they are the cause of death. At least 3 days, huh? That means Dirk was already dead by the time he came to visit me back in the States. And who was channeling him? I think it would have to be someone who could get into and stay in the U.S. without aroused suspicion. It also had a solid cover story so it wouldn't be seen as missing. I believe this was channeling Dirk when I saw him in the States. Maya? Maya? Oh, I see. She was being held hostage at the time. So it seemed only natural that she wasn't around. Right. And do you remember what she said earlier? So please, just tell me. What exactly are you hiding? Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say. You made a promise to Dirk? Mm-hmm. A pretty big one. Dirk didn't want his own death to be known. They remember such defiant dragons would lose all hope if they found out. Enough to snuff out the flames of evolution for good. Miss Faye, Dirk told you to keep quiet about this, didn't he? My hair's in my eyes, which is probably gonna mess up the tracking. Hold on, I got it. No problem. I guess no he's hiding it anymore. Yes, I promise not to tell. Dirk made me promise before he died. So I was right then. Apollo? There's something I need to tell you. It's about, you know, Dirk's final moments. I'm listening, Miss Faye. What happened in his final moments? It was soon after I was kidnapped. Dirk paid me a visit in that tomb where I was being held captive. I'd say it was a few days before Minister Inga's murder. There's still more to unravel. Hey, lady, time to get you up and out of here. Oh. Gasp, is that revolutionary guy. Came here to rescue you. You are? Why? I figured things were a little too quiet with that stamp-sucking scumbag. So I started digging around. That's when I found out you've been abducted. But why would a rebel help me? Let's go before it's too late. It already is for you, pal. Heh, heh, heh. Long time no see, you rebel blowhard. Inga, I know you're up to something, and I'm going to find out what. Arg! Heh heh heh, that's kinda smart. You become a real thorn in my side, see? So it's time for you to be pushing up daisies. Dirk! Heck, did you really think a feature like that could kill a dragon? What the? Missed. Ah! But what are you, some kind of freak? What's this? Dirk was shot several times, but he barely even flinched. He sacrificed himself for me. Erg, Arg, these ropes. Erg, I've got to help you. Relax, it's going to be okay. Sorry things turned out this way. But it doesn't look like I have much longer. No, don't say that. You're a spirit medium, aren't you? When I'm gone, I want you to channel my spirit. Stop it. Don't give up like that. If you do, untying a rope like that will be child's play. No. Sniffle. Please, hang in there. You can still make it. Promise. Promise me. One thing, young lady. It's about my son. Dirk was talking about you, Apollo. He said he wanted to see you one last time. So he asked me to return to the U.S. and channel his spirit. He really said that? Mm-hmm. He also said he'd been meaning to visit you for years, but he kept putting it off. That this is his last chance. I'll show up here without warning after all this time? What gives? I wonder if my parents would be like that for me if they hadn't seen me in 10 years. Probably not. I came all this way to see you, son. Come to rejoice. Right. Watch some of the bilbies when you're here. Oh, thank you for the pet, sir. I'm okay. Dirk, you really did come to the US because you wanted to see me. I guess this means it was Inga that hid Dirk's body in the sarcophagus after I left the tomb. Apollo, you can't stop now. Dirk would want you to keep pressing on. I know, Miss Faye. And I won't disappoint him. Defense, if you're ready to proceed, I'll first have you answer this. Do you believe the accused's death will impact what we know about this case? How could it not? Yes, I believe I can explain everything now. Very well. Your explanation, please. Dirk entered the tomb at 3 p.m. the time the hostage exchange was to take place. Or rather, Dirk, as channeled by Miss Faye, did. And by the time he entered the tomb at 3 p.m., Minister Inga was already dead. I say that because we know the minister was murdered at 2 p.m. But there was someone else in there. This person was already hiding in the tomb, waiting to channel Dirk in the place of Miss Faye.
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it? The fact of the matter is, Queen Amara killed Minister Inga at 2 p.m. For killing her husband, she went to his private quarters and channeled his spirit. The minister, thinking he was going to be late, hurried to the tomb for the hostage exchange. Once in the tomb, Queen Amara stopped channeling Mr. Inga and hid herself. Then when Dirk entered at 3 p.m., she snuck up from behind and forcibly drove Dirk's spirit out of Miss Faye's body. Drove his spirit out of her body? Impossible.
Objection!
Actually, there's a way to do that. With the Magatama parting, that is. Using one, anyone could drive a spirit out of a person's body, even if it refused to leave. Erg! Are you telling me that the extra pale brown Magatama in the tomb was a spit Magatama parting? There it was. That's right, Pastor said body. And you've seen one in action before. You saw how the glowing red magnet helmet sent the high priest back to the fire realm. And how it turned to split pale brown afterwards. In other words, the brown magnet helmet found in the tomb looks like that way because its power had been used up in pushing Dirk's spirit out of Miss Faye's body, right? I probably passed out as soon as Dirk's spirit left my body. I was exhausted after channeling him for so long, after all. After that, Queen Amara must have dressed Miss Faye in her usual outfit and tied her up. I'm not sure where she got the outfit, but we can assume she had it all planned out. Then Queen Amara must have changed into Dirk's clothes, smeared blood onto them, picked up a knife, and channeled Dirk's spirit. That's how she made it look like Dirk had committed the crime. And that's how she escaped, right under our noses. Ah! I don't know, Apollo. The whole thing still seems a bit far-fetched. Dirk, what was going through your mind while all this was unfolding? Humph, so ultimately, it was all for naught. Rita? Those dreams of revolution Dirk was always spouting? They placed nothing but false hope in the minds of the people. Oh, that makes sense. Perfect sense, Astro Dude. My somewhere safe, that much I'm sure of, and on the phone you can't really handle my FA, and I do mean that literally. In the end, they were simply fantasies. Anita, how can you...
Shut it up!
Karma has spoken. The dream of evolution has withered on the vine. Its fate is sealed. The other insurgents will soon wake from their shattered dreams. No, Dirk's dream can't die like that. Like this. One thing I'll say is that people often react in ways you don't expect. You humans constantly surprise me. Sirs and misses. What's the surprise? What's the saying from, what was it? From Firefly. You run when you ought to fight. Fight when you ought to deal. So... Well, I'm back. This is the third time we've had this one today. What's going on? Keep losing my train of thought. Oh well. No, Dirk's dream can't die in this. Yeah, I think the revolution is gonna get lit on fire. I'm not gonna sit back and let that happen. I can't, and I won't. Rita, don't forget that Dirk's been proven innocent. His name is no longer tainted by the charge of murder. Now the rebels and their sympathizers have been calling for his release. He can't be charged with abetting the accused. So the revolution is far from over. It's only just begun.
Objection!
No, Dirk has not yet been proven innocent. He had merely indicated the possibility of his innocence. Well, what do you mean? Dirk's indeed dead. Well, he was dead before Minister Inga died. We know that. And the other person who's killing Amara is still alive, so innocent. Dirk's indeed dead. However, what if it's Dirk who killed Mr. Inga while he was being channeled by Miss Faye? While the crime could have occurred at 2 p.m., you have yet to substantially prove it. Or do you have conclusive proof that the time of Minister Inga's death was 2 p.m.? Well, no, I don't, but... It seems further testimony will be required of me. As it would appear that I have fallen under suspicion, I would like to state my case. Pastor Samadhi, the rebellion must be snuffed out at once and for all. You must prove Dirk Samadhi to be the foul murderer that he was. Every last insurgent and their sympathizers must be found guilty under the Defense Culpability Act. As you wish, Your Eminence. Why is Duty doing this? Grace shouldn't have him under her thumb anymore. Mara's not a hostage, so what gives? Rita, what's left to chain you to her like this? A baby sister? Very well then. Queen Amara, please proceed with your additional testimony. Rafa! Rafa's the baby sister. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Rafa's the baby sister. You have no proof. Hold on, lawyer. You have painted me as a killer with nothing but your silver tongue. However, you have no evidence proving your distasteful theory. Furthermore, Dirk could have committed the crime while being channeled by Miss Faye. Now let's end this charade. For the eternal glory of Crane and his people. The animals are back. Do you understand how now, you putrid pepper? There's no point in defending Dirk any longer. It's all been in vain. Let it go and move on, right? Well, not today. Your theory is but a pillar of salt that crumbles at the slightest breeze. But no more. This ends here and now. Next, we proceed with this cross-examination. Hold on, lawyer. You have painted me as a killer with nothing but your silver tongue.
Hold it!
Convincing others is all part of a lawyer's trade, so I'll take that as a compliment. You would, wouldn't you? I suppose you had deceived countless souls with your lies. But I should not be surprised considering you learned from him. Him? You mean Dirk, right? Yes, the man who deceived and seduced me, a grand priestess with a silver tongue. We are still talking about the case, right? Sure you have heard of a lady falling for the wrong man before. Ah, but to think that I, of all people, would fall under that devil's spell. Wow, how did they ever get together in the first place? Let alone procreate. I would advise all here today to wear this lawyer's silver tongue, lest you too be unjustly painted as a criminal as I have been. However, you have no evidence proving your distasteful theory.
Hold it!
I admit I don't have any solid evidence yet. But you're the only one who could have committed the crime. What on earth do you mean? According to Miss Faye, there are only 3 spirit mediums in Korean. Furthermore, when the crime scene was first discovered, Queen Gran was with me and Mr. Wright, while Miss Faye was tied up in the tomb. That means that the Dirk that we saw after the minister's murder could only have been channeled by you, Queen Amara. Ah! Ik verhuis je mercifulness. Spiku. I can't do it. I'm too hoarse today. Like working on the floor, I barely can talk. I'm surprised I'm going as long as I have. Your mercifulness, really, Your Majesty.
Objection!
How did you consider the following defense? What if there was, unbeknownst to us, another spirit beacon in Crane?
Objection!
Oh, come on. What are the chances?
Tough it up.
You lack the evidence to support your claim that the Queen Amara is the killer, which is why you have had to use the process of elimination to zero in on her. It therefore stands to reason that you would have to rule out all other possibilities as well. Call, can you eliminate the possibility of another spirit medium defense? Of course I can't. Under the circumstances, Apollo, there are 2 ways to establish Amara's guilt. Either prove she killed Inga, or prove she's in the tomb. Which one can I actually prove? I can prove that Queen Amara was in the tomb when the murder occurred. Seems you're ever bent on painting me as the killer. Well, if she fits. Very well. Let's see some evidence that proves I was at the scene of the crime. You do have some, do you not? I believe I do. And perhaps even at the scene of the crime. Should we go and press it? Should we press it or what?
Hold it!
Let's go and press it. Why not? As if changing the Dirk's clothes and channeling his spirit, it's a fact that the killer altered the crime scene. How very perceptive of you. In trying to accomplish everything, the killer would have been pressed for time. It may have been an error that could prove crucial to this case. sometimes a certain piece of evidence can change in the face of new facts and circumstances. Why don't you take another look at all the evidence we have? Think I'll see something in a new light? Anything from the tomb that's taken on a different meaning now? One way to find out is to reconsider these pieces based on our current understanding. Furthermore, Dirk could have committed the crime while being channeled from his fate.
Hold it!
You're saying that Dirk who entered the tomb is the one who killed Mrs. Shinga. I am. I stand firm with the prosecution's original charge against the accused. The only issue is whether Dirk was alive or dead. That's a pretty major issue. Though I beg to differ. For here in Crane, death's not the end. It's merely a change in one's dress, for the Twilight Realm is only the next door over. Is it really? It is. Those who have only recently passed away may call upon you in the night. Such occurrences are quite common in our kingdom. She's kidding, right? In all the time I've spent here, I'm happy to say that's never happened to me. Me neither. You need not fear death. Embrace it, along with your guilt. Then may you begin your journey to the Twilight Realm. Now let us end this charade for the eternal glory of the Crane and his people.
Hold it!
Eternal glory? Once the king of traitors has been judged, and the rebellion quelled for good, peace and prosperity shall return to our fair kingdom. Then shall the blessings of the Holy Mother usher in the age of eternal glory. With Queen Amara as the Grand Priestess of Crane once more, people will be freed from subversive elements faith blossom anew. Oh, you are too kind, but I have no intention of resuming my position as Grand Priestess. What? I relinquished my position as Queen and Grand Priestess to my sister, Garan. Now that my would-be assassin is gone, I'm truly free at last. Oh ho ho. Perhaps I should take a trip or expand my horizons with new training. Queen Amara? Looks like she's totally over being Grand Priestess and Queen. Ha 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 ha. In that case, I shall introduce you to some wonderful classes that I'm taking. If Amara channeled Dirk, she must have been at the scene of the crime. If so, she may have left something behind. Sure, but the question is, did she? Well, if nothing else, you can always try to get her to testify about something else. Right, but first, maybe a quick review of the evidence. We already know what it is. We're going to go and save anyway. We'll go and save. We're making steady progress. I think we finished this episode.
Objection!
No, Dirk had the blue pendant. She had the pink one. Queen Amara. Does this pendant look familiar to you? Why, that is... We found it in the tomb, and it has the minister's blood on it. Which means it was probably dropped in the course of the crime.
Objection!
And? I fail to see how it is relevant to your argument. Does that not belong to the accused? That's what I thought, too. After all, Dirk had said it did himself. He said that? Yes, but it was a lie. Because I believe he was covering for someone. Covering? How? For who? There's a certain piece of evidence that shows the pendant isn't Dirk's.
Take that!
That's a photo of the accused body, is it not? Yes, it is, and I'd like to call your attention to a certain spot in it. This right here proves that the pendant that was found in the tomb wasn't Dirk's.
Take that!
You'll notice an object near Dirk's left arm. It's an identical pendant except it's blue. Oh, now that you mention it. Don't you find that a little strange? Why would he own two of them, but in different colors? Here's what I think. Pendants were meant to go together as a pair. A pair? If the blue pendant was Dirk's, then what about the pink one with Minister Inga's blood on it? Who do you suppose it belongs to?
Objection!
Sorry to disappoint, but no fingerprints were found on the pink pendant. Therefore, we have no way of knowing to whom it belongs.
Objection!
Ah, but that's where you're wrong, Prosecutor said, Bonnie. I wish you didn't know that this pin is actually a locket. Come again? Now this is where it gets interesting. When we open this locket up, we found a faint fingerprint inside. On the back of the lid, to be exact. What? No. Now the question is, to whom does this fingerprint belong? Queen Amara. It belongs to you, doesn't it? Oh. Seems I've truly rendered the witness speechless this time around. This cannot be. Mother, tell me it does not belong to you. No, Nita, Think about it, Queen Amara. Dirk must have realized that you were channeling his spirit. He had probably already figured out who the Minister's killer was. And yet, he still claimed that the pink pendant belonged to him. But why would he do such a thing? You really don't know? He was protecting you. Because he loved you. He loved you until his very last breath. And beyond. I have one more big secret. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Dirk knew everything, even that he was being used. But he kept quiet, all for your sake. Dirk, why do you always... Well, Queen Amara? Dirk, the one whose love for you never wavered all these years? Are you going to betray him now? Dirk, Ah! This cannot be. I refuse to accept it. Queen Amara, are you ready to confess to your crime? I can deny it no longer. The truth is, it was I, Amara Sigatour Crane, who slew Minister Inga. And that's preposterous! What? Why? You got beat up twice by his necklace in this one trial. You need to stop buying necklaces, they're so flimsy. This is beyond belief. But Mother, why would you... Forgive me, Nita. I never wished to cause you such sorrow. But I had no choice. It was the only way. The only way. So in the end, Queen Amara and Dirk Samadhi, I suppose this means that they were unable to reconcile while he was still alive. I think you should save the kingdom of the instance, or the instance of the past would allow that. They are prisoners of their shared history, so to speak. Queen Amara, there's something I need to know. You had staged a near-perfect crime. Why don't you bring this pendant into the tomb with you? You should have known it could come back to haunt you. I do not really understand it myself. I had nearly been assassinated by my own husband, yet I could not bear any hatred toward him. I was unable to discard this or part with it for even a short time. As for Dirk, I have never stopped loving him, my husband, for the past 23 years. Mother. So she really believes it, that Dirk tried to assassinate her. Your Majesty, is it not time? Time to declare Dirk innocent? I would ask you to do this for my beloved, who now dwells in Twilight Realm. Very well then. Eminence, Prosecutor Samadhi, if you have no further objections. Arg! This cannot be! My mother! I have no objections. Dirk, I did it. I finally did it. I proved your innocence. But... Very well then. Objection. Being the Queen Amara yet lives, we can no longer charge the accused with an assassination that never came to fruition. As to the murder of Minister Inga, the truth has been laid bare for all to see. Therefore, I will now pass judgment upon the accused Mr. Dirk Sedmati. Hold it! Your benevolence? Is she dyeing her hair all this time? Is she actually white-haired? Can I accept this? Is something the matter, your benevolence? Queen Amara's lied. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father. What's with her all of a sudden? Is this some sort of lingering affection towards Nana? Rafa. Face the truth, Queen Amara. Did you really kill my father? Yes, there is no mistake. She has confessed to the crime, thereby clearing the accused of all suspicion. As such, I see no need to continue these proceedings. But Barbed Head, Hornhead, are you going to let this stand? Dirk's been proven innocent, and he's about to be declared not guilty. Even so, something doesn't feel right. Apollo, if you have any doubts, now's the time to raise them. After all, courtroom is a place for finding the whole truth. But it's all up to you. There are definitely things that don't quite add up. Does this mean that the whole truth hasn't been brought to light yet? She's covering for the Queen. I think the Queen did it, or made her do it, because the Queen needed Dirk to go down for the crime, and she's holding Rafa hostage. Should I push to continue this trial? Your Majesty, I have a feeling we haven't discovered the whole truth. And the only way we'll ever find it is to continue this trial. Hornhead. Very well then. Will the defense please tell us this? What important fact about this case has yet to come to light? The motive. Queen Amara? There's something I still don't understand. What was your motive for killing Justice Minister Inga? That's a fair question, and one that I shall now answer. It's for the future of this kingdom that I slew Inga Karkol Karain. To avert further tragedy, his death was an unfortunate necessity. Further tragedy? For the past several years, Minister Inga had been rapidly expanding his power. He established a secret police and was relentless in his pursuit of the insurgents. He even had the overwhelming support of the people, but still he was not satisfied. Hungry for more power, he began planning a coup d'etat. Being a spot involving the founders of Orb, which he led to Maya-face abduction. Yes, Minister Inga planned to use the Orb to gain access to great spiritual power. After which he would assassinate Garand and usurp the throne. His machinations were reminiscent of that terrible tragedy of 23 years ago. As one affected by the incident, Mara vowed to never allow a repeat of such offense. Yes, and the Holy Mother delivered unto me the perfect opportunity to fulfill my vow. Security amid the courtyard was rather light due to the rite of channeling. Inga had barricaded himself in the tomb with his hostage away from prying eyes. I knew I would never again have such a perfect opportunity, so... At 2 p.m. during the rite of channeling, I slipped into the tomb and slew the minister. I still wonder if she was, if the queen switched places. And so Amara was the one that was doing the channeling for the foreign minister. And the queen's the one that killed him. I don't know when they would switch back, but they must have. To the minister. There it is. My bracelet. Follow. Yep. Seems this trial is far from over. Queen Amara, I believe you're still hiding something. But if you want to keep on playing this game, or have hide and seek, then let's start with that last statement you made. If I must. Okay, I'm not doing very well.
Gotcha!
Queen Amara, you're not very comfortable talking about the 2 o'clock rite of channeling, are you? I can tell because the finger on your left hand twitched almost imperceptibly when you did. Oh? In that pose you make, is there something about your chest that makes you nervous? Whatever do you mean? Murder occurred at 2 p.m., and I'm pretty positive Mara was in the tomb at that time. Then why is she self-conscious about her chest when she talks about the rite? Rite of channeling. Didn't Albert snap a picture of it? Here, Mara. Here, a picture of the rite of channeling. Now get a closer look at it. I don't know if that's helping. It's secretly taken by a certain individual.
Objection!
Such insolence. Wait. Wait. Alright, this is gonna sound really weird. Do you think Amara is less well endowed than Garan? I haven't noticed. Did you guys notice? Is she covering her chest? Because I would have the perpetrator's name at once. Or sorry, no can do. You see, I just happened to find it on the ground, so. Do you take me for a fool? How about we discuss the photo's origin a little later, because right now, there's something much more pressing at hand. I believe this photo merits further examination. Just there's more to see in it than darkness and more darkness. I'd better make out a few more details with some image adjustments. Let's ask him if she can help. Is she? Better please send a text guide to the Hall of Justice. I haven't seen them side by side. Here you are. I was able to obtain a much clearer image by raising the brightness. Burn scar. What's that right there? An injury? No, wait. I think it's a burn scar. Which Garan clearly doesn't have. Wait a second. Evidence? Come on! It's clearly just an excuse to scare her chest. This is clearly a blatant excuse to stare at her chest. I'm not doing it. I'm looking over there. The scar could have been anywhere. Could have been on her neck. We're looking away, okay? That's because your mind's in the gutter. What's going on here? First, this photo isn't Queen Garan. Then who is it?
Take that!
I told you hours ago that they switched places. Queen Amara, the person in this photo isn't Queen Garan. It's you posing as her, isn't it? Two of you look quite similar, but that's no surprise considering they're sisters. Even the shape and position of her facial tattoos are almost exactly the same. Yeah, I thought they were the same. And you're both capable of channeling spirits. Therefore, it would have been easy for you to impersonate Queen Garan. Ugh! Queen Amara, you have a burn scar on your chest, don't you? Please remove your round mandala so we can see what's behind it for ourselves. How rude. I mean, he's right, but he's rude. You have to break it. We just said remove it. She's been taking it off the whole time. Just take it off. Look. Let's stare at another chest, why don't we? Let's just stare at another chest. Is this what you want? Okay, look, here. Here, look. Now my face is in the chest. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh, what are you gonna do about it? My face is blocking the entire chest, probably. I'm blocking it. No, no, you can't look. Nobody looks, okay? Nobody looks. There. See? My giant head with my big pigtails, twin tails. You can't look. It's the exact same burn scar as the one in the photo. Take my word for it. It's there. My face against her chest is... Oh, I can't win! I can't win! No matter what I do, I can't win. I can't win. I don't understand. I knew it. The person in this photo really is... Yes, it's Queen Amara. But this is absurd. Are you suggesting these switch places? Amara's confession earlier was also false. Mother, what is the meaning of this? Don't you see? This changes everything. We know for a fact that this photo was taken at 2 p.m. The exact time that the murder took place. But that would mean Queen Amara couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Exactly. She now has an ironclad alibi. So Minister Inga's killer couldn't have been the Queen Amara. It's what I said earlier! I'm afraid I no longer follow defense. Was it not Queen Amara who channeled this ministry and accused she saves the crime? Yes, that fact has not changed. We have evidence placing her at the scene of the crime. And Dirk had only been there in two months we were channeling him. Which means... While Queen Amara did use spirit channeling to stage the crime, she didn't kill Minister Inga. His real killer is someone else. Bogunka! What's going on here? Was her merciless covering for someone? Queen Amara is not the killer, then who is it? Is it obvious? Why was this riot held in the first place if the Queen of Gran wasn't going to perform it? Who was behind the two sisters switching places, and for what reason? Answers to these questions, along with the establishment of Queen Amara's alibi, obliterate asserting someone else's alibi. Bam! Take that, evil queen. Why, is this some kind of joke? No, your majesty. I could never joke about something so grave. The only one who seemed to have a perfect alibi at the time of the murder was Her Eminence, Grand Signator Crane. All she has to do is change the law book to say murder is legal now. For the queen. Queen Amara, didn't you sister Queen Garan ask you to pose as her? And perform the rite of channeling? Well, thank you for the bets. And didn't she also have you drive Dirk's spirit from Miss Faye's body? And then stage the crime, make it look like he was the minister's killer? And 2 p.m. while you were performing the rite of channeling as Queen Gran? Didn't she kill Minister Inga while disguised as Dirk? Well, your merciless? It's no use trying to hide it any longer. You need to tell us the truth now. The mother? Justice Minister Inga's true killer is... Phoenix Wright! The mother? No! Ha ha ha! I really did. Your minutes. My life is yours. Is he one of Garan's royal guards? Oh, Queen Amara? Hey, where's that guardsman? Mother! Gran couldn't have. Could she? Someone call for an ambulance. Quickly now. Do they have ambulances in Crane? I guess they do. Alright, I know it's a little bit early, but we're gonna go ahead and brush now. Just for a couple minutes. So we're gonna go brush real quick, and then we'll be right back for the resuming. I thought the case was about to wrap up, but I guess not. I think 2 minutes ago, Stan. Alright, see? I'm back. I'm back. Just in time. Just in time. Perfect timing. Save current progress. Alright, press on. Next chapter. It's still going. We're still going. We're lucky that Amos made it in time. But we've been forced into a recess for now while things get straightened out. I can't believe what just happened. Think about it. Do you think Command put that guard up to it? If she did, she's going to regret it. Well, we have a little under an hour to try to wrap this up. If not, we'll have to finish it tomorrow. But I think regardless, if we don't finish it tonight, I think we'll finish it tomorrow. She's going to regret it. No one gets away with something like that on my watch. Poor Queen Amara. Your benevolence? Any news on her condition? She's undergoing surgery at the hospital as we speak. They're giving her a 50-50 chance of survival, though. Didn't they do that before and she survived? Heck, Command, justice will be served. Why? Why did this happen? Oh, just that we were finally reunited. Oh, Queen Amara. What was that about being reunited? Oh, it's nothing. It's her mother. We're right. How are you, Hornhead? Dirk's head mighty was your father and all, but blood, after all. Thank you for your concern, your benevolence. But I'm fine. Right now, we still have a trial to see through. That's what I'm going to stay focused on. Hornhead, you are sturdier than your stature lets on. Just don't overdo it, okay, Apollo? Yep. Dirk, that was a real shocker, alright. Can't believe the dragon is dead. That's... Say, AJ, I was wondering, when Dirk disappeared after I freed him, that's because Amara turned back into herself, right? Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know if it was because Dirk's spirit wielded it, or if it was part of Gran or Amara's plan. Man, our dream of revolution. Now what are we gonna do? Is this it? Don't give up yet. There is a very good chance that Gran is the real culprit in all this. If we can prove her guilt in court... Hey, you're right. That could just be the push we need. Dream lives on. Yes, it does. You know what that means, AJ? Fate of the revolution rests squarely on your shoulders. Heh, all in a day's work. Alrick, who am I kidding? That's a ton of pressure. This is what Dirk gave his life for, so I have to do this for him. Honorable Rebel Dirk said Muddy. I would have loved to have spoken with him while he yet lived. Really? As her father? Well, why not? I mean, he seemed like quite an interesting man. She bumped into her head or something earlier? Trial's about to resume. The events is reported to courtroom at once. Already? After what just happened? First thing Garan will do is respond to the last accusation. So you better stay on your toes, Paulo. Mint. Oh, my mint! I was on the wrong side of it. I will, Mr. Wright. Ready or not, Garan, here comes justice. Here comes justice. Now then, let's resume today's proceedings. Specific Fox? I don't see that one very often. Alright, let me, Alright, you got it. Let me just turn off some things. So you don't get, reset or anything. Okay. Now let's see here. That's the Phoenix Fox, right? If I can find it. Why don't I see it? I don't see it. Why not search? What? I don't see it. I know it exists. We have so many models, it's really hard to figure out. Alright, let me make this bigger. It's gonna go through line by line. We're gonna find this thing. Okay, we're gonna find it. There's all the casuals. There is no Attorney Fox. There it is. I got it. This one you want? Alright, the name didn't change. Whatever. Huh? It's actually listed as Fox Phoenix rather than Phoenix Fox, which made it hard to find. Where's Judah? To offer my apologies, I never imagined a royal guardsman would do such a thing. What? He wasn't acting under your orders? How dare you cast a suspicion upon her eminence? It's quite alright, Majesty. Suspicion is only natural under such circumstances. Rest assured, he acted alone, for I knew nothing of his plans. This is requested. Tree Worm requested it. I don't believe that for a second. Neither, Your Majesty. Regarding the murder of my husband, Minishrenko, I'd like to offer a new possibility. A new possibility, you say? Indeed, for during the break, the real killer confessed to me. What? Yuda. Bailiff called the witness to the stand. Real killer confessed? What she gotta proceed this time? I have a really bad feeling about this. There he is. He's the one who confessed? Prosecutor said, Marty, you're the real killer? I questioned him during the recess, as I felt that Amara had been covering for someone. So was he finally confessed his crime to me? You didn't really do it, did you? Hermes speaks the truth. It was I who killed Justice Minister Inga. Nayuda! Peace. She's just shedding the layers of armor. She uses people like armor. Pastor Saimati. Are you absolutely certain about this? The confession of this nature is grave indeed. Yes, I am certain. If I killed him by my own hand. Heh heh heh. At last, the real killer has been revealed. How are we supposed to respond to this? Yuda, retract your confession. Now! Mr. Justice, it is not yet time for your cross-examination. Well, who cares about that? Admit it. It was Queen Garan who put you up to this. She forced you to give a confession, did she? You were out of line, Mr. Justice. Learn some self-restraint. But... or do you have something that might prove that I did not commit this murder? That is... Urgh! What do you think you're doing, you idiot? He's protecting Rafa. And Amara. Amara is going to be, killed. Or, you know, they'll pull the plug on her. Hopefully the truth can set us free. Looks like Gran got him to him somehow. I definitely didn't see this coming. You know, why are you doing this? Why would you sacrifice even your life to do Gran's bidding? Whatever the case may be. Pastor Sanmati, your testimony, please. Yeah, I don't think we're making this out of here tonight. I don't think we're getting out of here tonight. I cannot remain silent while our eminence fell under suspicion for this crime. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga. He had to die for his future prey. I consider divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch. My mother was simply covering for me. I am ashamed to let her go so far for my sake. You do understand what you're doing, right, Nayuda? You're sentencing yourself to death if you found guilty. If that is the court's verdict, then so be it. I must obey the law above all else. Law, Nayuda, or the Queen.
Objection!
Enough! This blather has nothing to do with the witness's testimony. Please address any issues may have during the cross-examination defense. Oh, I will. I'm going to blow his problematic testimony to smithereens. I could not remain silent while her eminence fell under suspicion for this crime.
Hold it!
You kept quiet all this time, even though you were the real killer? Yes, and I accept that what I have done can never be forgiven. I never imagined suspicion would fall upon the Queen herself. Pastor Sanmati has placed the future of our kingdom above his own life. He's taking responsibility for his crime and showing his loyalty to Queen and country. While the monarch on the throne, Crane would be plunged into chaos. Oh, I touched my leg to something and it hurts. I can never wish that upon my homeland. That's why I had to let the truth be known. What a bunch of baloney. I'm going to ask you again, Nayuda. Did you really kill Minister Inga? Yes, no matter how many times you ask, Mr. Justice, the truth is immutable. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga.
Hold it!
Why does the bracelet react to blatant lies like this? It's not too late. You'd still retract your confession before its verdict is rendered. There's no retracting the truth. One either tells it or does not tell it. It's that simple. Arg! Why do you always have to be so stubborn, Yuja? Maybe how you never listen to reason once you get like this. Maybe we need some evidence before he can retract his confession. Either that, or we'll have to force a retraction out of him by appealing to what's in his heart. That would be easy either way. Professor Sanmari, what was that motive for your crime? I used enough to kill Minister Inga. He had to die for the future of Crane.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? Mr. Inga was planning to assassinate him with my innocent coup d'etat. I had to nip this evil in the bud, even if it cost me the purity of my soul. She's saying the death of another is a reasonable price to pay to protect the Queen? Long have we remained independent under the authority of our spirit medium queens. We command the people's awe and respect with the power to commune with the dead. Without such a monarch, our kingdom would lose its standing in the world. But if spirit channeling is so important, why did you have to Queen Amara to perform the rite? I'm afraid my elder sister is quite capricious. She would fulfill her duty only when the desire struck, as sporadic as that was. It's therefore something she did on a whim. There's no meaning behind it. A meaningless whim. It's hard to press a statement like that. If I may return to my testimony. I consider it divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch.
Hold it!
Divine judgment. Yes, I rendered judgment upon the minister on behalf of the Holy Mother. Are you saying the Holy Mother guided you? No, Her Holiness would never condone killing in her name, regardless of circumstances. As such, I believe my defiled soul will be damned to hell. But I do not regret what I have done. I willingly sacrifice my soul to protect this kingdom's future. Arg, snap out of it already, Yuga. So his motive comes from a place of faith, huh? Why does that sound completely credible when it's coming from him? Well, Amara expressed a similar motive. As for her mercifulness, she is truly deserving of her title. My mother was simply covering for me. I am ashamed I let her go so far for my sake.
Hold it!
So you killed Minister Inga, and Queen Amara saved the crown. Is that how it went? Precisely. My mother is as clever as she is kind. She sought to conceal my crime by taking all the guilt upon herself. Yet another lie. I need to poke a hole in this testimony, but how? Rita, could you be you? You didn't realize that Nana was actually Queen Amara, your own mother? That's not strange as you might think. Much time had passed since we last met, after all. Right. 23 years ago, was it? When Dirk saved her after the supposed assassination attempt. No, Mr. Justice. It was 15 years ago that Dirk abducted my mother. Huh? That's weird. Are you sure about that? I remember it clearly. I was around 10 years old at the time. Years ago. Rita, please add that to last year's testimony. I was reunited with my mother, Queen Amara, 15 years ago when Dirk abducted her.
Hold it!
15 years ago, huh? That's around the time I left for the U.S. What happened after Dirk helped Queen Amara escape? Agents of the Crown pursued us relentlessly, so we had to live a life on the run. Mr. Justice, know that Dirk sent you away so that you would not be caught up in that life we led. How old is Rafa? Let's see here. Oh, she's 14! What are the odds? What are the odds that Rafa is 14? The Dirk sent you away so we would not be caught up in the life that we led. I see. Thanks. I can't believe it's been 15 years. Paulo, there's something about that news testimony. Yeah, the discrepancy is a bit hard to miss, but what could it mean? You got to meet his mother, back when Dirk rescued her. As we were saying, Zeus Beef, though, I'd already been sent away by that point. I cannot have dragged more testimony out of him. What can I do with it?
Objection!
Uh-oh! You're saying the Dirk made off Queen Amara 15 years ago. That's strange, because I heard something very different from Dirk. He said they ran off together 23 years ago. That's impossible. I know for a fact it was 15 years ago. Well, I have evidence that contradicts your statement. How do you explain this photo? Dirk said it was taken 23 years ago. Hear that? He did, but if we take what you just said as fact, then there's something in this photo that doesn't make any sense. Uh-oh! Oh, this is making sense to me, so I suppose I should ask. What does not make any sense if this photo is only 15 years old? The little baby! Now, you know, this discrepancy may not be directly related to this case, but I don't think we can simply overlook it either. Dirk said the baby in this photo was you. That doesn't make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old. After all, he said you were around 10 then, right? He was a very small 10-year-old. Dirk! He's definitely sweating bullets over something. Paulo, this baby isn't Yuta. Well, wait, you don't think. Did Queen Amara have another child while she was on the run? What? And just what if that child were being held hostage? Yuta, is that why you obey Queen Garan's every command? You presume too much. Ah, and that's why Queen Amara was trying to take the rap as well. Expect this other child. A child born 15 years ago. They would have to be someone who's around 14 or 15 years old. Now, who could that be? This is just a guess. I believe I know someone who fits the bill. This also explains the strange behavior. This is the child who was born to Dirk and Queen Amara 15 years ago. Let's see, is anybody else even close? Trucy is the closest. Albie? All those strange statements you kept making. Now they all make sense. Pastor Senmati, may I ask you something? Of course, Your Benevolence. I've been meaning to ask you this since yesterday. Did you know about Queen Amara? And about me? Where did you hear such a thing? My mother. And only yesterday. Ava was carrying on about telling the truth to the people. I told her what the truth really was. Whereas after my mother to discipline her child. I see. I cannot accept this. Something the matter, Your Benevolence? Queen Amara is lying. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father. Why? Why did this happen? Oh, just as we were finally reunited. Oh, Queen Amara. Perfect sense. It all comes together. Now I see, Yuta. Why do you do what you're told? The other child born to Dirk and Queen Amara was... Mr. Justice, I believe I know what you were about to say. But I cannot allow you to name an innocent soul as the child of terrible sinners. I thought you might try to stop me. After all, simply revealing this information endangers who you've been trying to protect. Erg! I think this should make it clear what I'm talking about. This is seen from your armor, the reason why you fear for your siblings' reputation. As a son of Terrace, that sins the father and division on his children is deeply in the minds of creative people. I'm gonna save though, because I'm not sure.
Take that!
And that is a file full of information that Dirk collected on what happened 23 years ago. A particular note right now is what's written here. Sins of the father are visited upon his children. These deeply held ideas why you were expelled from the royal family. Which means it wouldn't bode well for your sibling either. Each of you were revealed to be Dirk's daughter. Nurk! You became a prosecutor to bring down Queen Garad. But at some point, you came to serve the very regime you despised. That was because the Queen found this chink in your armor. That's how she came to use your sister against you. Nita, have you been keeping the secret all this time? Have you been trying to protect me? I mean, they look exactly alike. Look at their eyes. You were an innocent party to all this. I was willing to safeguard the law and serve the country and queen from which it flows. One such as you, who is destined to ascend to the throne, need not fret over one such as I. No, I cannot accept that. What you say is, it's malarkey. Malarkey, really? Don't you even care what happens to you? Your country, queen, law, and everyone's future. My personal feelings are no consequences. No consequence. That's why I resign myself to my fate. I know I must accept this status quo without any thoughts of change. Look like a true prosecutor and patriot. I shall continue to rule Khura'in until the day Rayvis succeeds me. That's what is best for our kingdom. I know, Your Eminence. Yours is no small sacrifice. But I promise you this, in exchange for your life, the child shall remain safe, and the kingdom shall prosper. That's all I can ask for with my meager existence. Yuta, is this really the new you? Resigning yourself to the will of another, and killing any hope you held for the future? No. Yuta, I knew would never let himself be turned into this. Now, Your Majesty, if you would, hand down your verdict.
Objection!
And it's supposed to be me. Who else would be? You say you're simply accepting your fate, Yuta. I know that deep down, there's still hope in your heart. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve me. It's the kind of hope that perseveres through the most desperate of times. It's what binds you, me, and Dirk together, as a family. I know because it's demonstrated to me that you haven't lost all hope yet. Well, I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Take that!
When you interrogated Dirk, you confiscated all of his possessions as potential evidence. I'll accept this. Did you take your attorney's badge too? No, I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. So tell me, Yuta, why didn't you take this badge? You couldn't bear to take it from him, could you? And I know why. It's because this badge means something special to us. Hey, Dirk, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream, not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Yuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Khura'in's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. You may say you've given up, but that's not how it really is it? You never gave up, and you never will, because you still believe that all of the wrongs will be righted someday. Don't you? Well, that day is today. Dot, 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 dot. Humph. You are You're very perceptive, Mr. Justice. It may very well be as you say. Why did I not confiscate this badge? Even I did not know. Until now. Perhaps I was waiting for him to save me. Save you? Yes, save me. Like he did. On that day. Pulled out of the river. Yuda! Follow! Hold on, I'm coming. What father would risk his life to save his own children? Yuda, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? Someday, he would come and free our family from the chains of the past. Perhaps deep down, that's what I believed. I believed in Dirk, our father. Yuda, I knew you. However, it was but a dream. And now the dream has died. Murdered along with Dirk. So now as the eldest, the responsibility falls squarely onto me. No matter the cost, I must protect her. Please try to understand, Apollo. Understand why I shall bear all this sin. It's the only way. But
Such insolence!
you have wasted more than enough of my time, lawyer. Did I see the futility of your desperate floundering? The immutability of his duty? It's time to accept defeat. Arg! Heh, heh, heh. Now watch as the hammer of justice come down upon your dear brother. Your Majesty, the verdict, if you will. Yes, Your Eminence.
Objection!
Now wait a sec, what do I do? The defense switch raised it. Does the defense switch raise an objection? Or, there's gotta be some way to save Yuda. Apollo, it all goes back to that incident 23 years ago. Expanding him the son of a criminal. But if it wasn't for all proof that Dirk didn't try to assassinate Amara. Right, even Rafa's father would no longer be viewed as a criminal. I thought there was any evidence left. Because it's all destroyed in the fire. Dirk investigated the murder for years, but never managed to learn anything new. Is this gonna come into play somehow? Really? Nothing at all? An exceptional lawyer like Dirk tried that long and really uncover nothing at all? Hey, over 2 decades, Apollo. Huh? He's right. I doubt Dirk would have gone to his grave without discovering something new. He must secretly plan something topical grain with somewhere. Take a look at the evidence. Just might find what we need to break out this situation with it in there. Got it. If the defense is done stalling for time, I shall now render my verdict. Let's save, because this might get dicey. We only got 2 lives left. No, wait. About the assassination attempt 23 years ago. Princess, some new information we'd like to share. You do? Oh, we had intended to deliberate that case in the course of this trial. Dirk, did you leave something behind for me? Is there some connection I'm missing here? Very well then. What is the source of your new information about the case from 23 years ago? Nope, not it. A photograph. It is it? Yes, you recall the traveling musician who died in the fire 23 years ago? How can you forget such a painful chapter in our history? Poor fellow was caught up in the blaze that was meant for Queen Amara. He never knew his identity, though, as his belongings were burned to ash. Well, about that. Truth is, he was my biological father. Oh? What? Why, of course. This photo and her benevolence. Exactly. We might be able to prove Dirk completely innocent. That would free her from that infamy of having criminal blood on in her veins. Because here in Crane, we can witness the final memories of the dead. But what utter nonsense! Yep, that there was no evidence left in the wake of that blaze. That's what you think. But Dirk went to the ends of the earth to bring this little souvenir back for us. And he did? Yep, and boy is it the best piece of evidence ever. He knew that with it, we'd finally be able to conclusively settle the matter here in court. And save his children. Your Majesty, defense requests that we hold a divination seance for this new victim.
Objection!
What a waste of time. Even since 23 years ago, but 23 years past, have already been deliberated at length.
Objection!
But wasn't Dirk on the trial for that incident as well today? So we would be doing our jobs if we failed to look into this new lead, would we? Arrgh! As presiding judge, I will now share my thoughts on the matter. If this last stage of Queen Amara is the case we can ill afford to leave open. I believe that the final memories of the victim will prove to be very important. Therefore, it's the opinion of this court that we should conduct another divination seance. But why you? Your benevolence? If you knew the full name of the victim seen in this photo, you'd be able to perform a divination seance, right? Of course. Leave it to me. Alright, as much as I would love to do the divination seance tonight, I don't believe we have time to go into this, because I believe it's going to be another... Am I wrong? Okay, we'll keep going. Alright, we'll keep going. Thank you. My father's full name is... Jove Justice. Alright? Watch it be stage name. Now, your benevolence, please commence divination seance when you're ready. Remember, we gotta watch this whole cutscene.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Well, we're definitely not finishing the trial tonight. That's for sure. There's no way we pull this off in, like, what, 5 minutes that we're gonna have left after this? Oh, we also have to keep in mind that the ending cutscene will probably be like another 15 minutes on top. I'm known for that, yes. we see? What do we see? Burning heat. Crying heat. That's Apollo. Pain. There's a reflection in the mirror over there. Spirit of the victim has granted us a window into his final moments. It appeared that the divination seance was a success. So those were my father's final moments. That baby sound must have been you, Apollo. I will now decipher the experience of the deceased. Are you ready, Hornhead? Yes, please proceed. Very well. Here are my interpretations of the facts as gleaned from the seance vision. Someone attempted to assassinate the Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. That's how he was determined to be the assassin. Hornhead's father tried to save his son, but sadly he perished in the attempt. That's everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. My father's final memories. They're right here for everyone to see, but can any of them unlock the truth behind what happened 23 years ago? I want to see the reflection. Look at the thing. Whose hand is that? I don't know what everybody's hands look like though. Wait. Go back. Hold on. Gloves! He's wearing gloves. No, we know what his hands look like, okay. Person's wearing gloves. Let's hit it.
Objection!
Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter that was found at the crime scene. However, the hand holding the lighter in the seance vision appears to be gloved. Ah, I believe you're right. What could this mean? It calls into question whether the hand in the vision really was Dirk's. If only we can make out the details a little better. Very well, I will attempt to focus a bit more on what the deceased saw. Perhaps that will help refine the seance vision. It seems there's a glove on that hand. The bracers! The stupid bracers! Still, what significance could that have? The bracers! I think you can see them in the picture. Means that Dirk's fingerprints got on the lighter at some other time. Somebody could have even put them there after the fire.
Objection!
All you have is pure speculation, while the fact remains that they are his fingerprints. Therefore, it stands to reason that Dirk was the one who used the lighter.
Objection!
This means I have to prove that the figure in the vision is someone else. Using information in my father's final memories. Either way, it seems that I must revise my insights. When his father tries to save his son, which sadly perishes in the attempt. Okay, she's updated her insights. I'm going over them and see if there are any new inconsistencies to be found. Sure looks like it.
Objection!
Looks like there's bracers. But wait, then this means that the real culprit is... Figure's vision is clearly not Dirk. Distinctive band around their wrist gives their true identity away. Ah! That design. It can't be. Scrooge just whose hand up was captured in the seance vision.
Take that!
Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that. That is not what I expected. Horn head. I hit the wrong button. Arg. I got that wrong. My mistake. Sorry. Mastery. I hit the wrong button. Interest benevolence. I see two objects on the figure's wrist. I know I've seen it before. Will give me another chance? So prove just whose hammer's captured in the seance vision. Let's go and save. Since I accidentally burned my last extra life.
Take that!
A photo. So you do believe the culprit to be... Just Mr. Inga had cuffs with the exact same pattern on them. But it wasn't him! No, it was the queen. Because she was Justice Minister back then. You're referring to the cuffs of justice, correct? Yes, I hear they're a traditional part of a Queen's Justice Minister's attire. But what does this tell us? It tells us that the figure in the vision is none other than Crane's late Minister of Justice. No, it doesn't. Inga Carkle Crane. No, not my father. So he plotted the assassination of the former queen as well as the current one. Just Mr. Inga? And Dirk's innocent but both charges? Five dragons, they couldn't right all along. Mayuda? What you propose is not possible, Apollo. Back then, Inga Carkle Crane, it was not the Minister of Justice. What? The Justice Minister 23 years ago was... Garan! I told you that! You, Queen Garan. What? Oh right, she served as Minister of Justice before succeeding to the throne. Yeah, we knew that. I guess she also prosecuted the assassination attempt 23 years ago as well. So then, the figure in this vision is actually... Image. It's you, isn't it? This is madness! Why would Image do such a thing? Lots of reasons. But unfortunately, we ran out of time. This is why I didn't want to do this right now. We're out of time. Alright, so, that's it. I was trying to quit at a place that seemed like a better stopping point than what was coming. I mean, it was going to be a cliffhanger way, but I was trying to avoid it because I knew that something was going to happen because we only had like 10 minutes left. That's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I was trying to cut it off, but you said, no, don't stop. So I didn't stop, and now we got the cliffhanger. Objection! You can't yeet me and throw away my objections like that. That's what you did. Treeborn, this is on you, okay? This is on Treeborn. Right. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for joining me on this lovely Monday. Can't believe it's still Monday. It feels like a lot longer. Hope you all have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you guys here again. Oh! Yeah, hopefully I won't be out on the floor too much tomorrow, so I won't lose my voice again. So, very sorry it sounds so gravelly today. I'm trying, though. Alright, so good night, everyone. Sleep well.